Welcome to the Loose and Moose podcast.
I'm Luce.
And I'm Moose.
Two unlikely best friends that I guess love the sound of their own voice, so decided to hit recording.
20... What number are we up to?
3.
23?
Andrew McLeod's number.
Who's that?
So do you know what the Met Gala is?
Yes. It was on yesterday.
Do you actually know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like where you get dressed up heaps and put some stuff on TikTok. Do they watch like a movie or something? Is it like the Brownlow for celebrities?
So is that your final answer?
Met Gala. Like, I actually don't know what they do when they go in there, but obviously I've watched the Kardashians a lot. I know that people dress up to go to the Met Gala. What do? Have dinner or something?
Yeah, but there's like a bit more to it than that. You don't know. Okay.
What do you do? What is it?
Again, I don't know what they do inside there. Like there was a meme. There was a meme where it was
There's
like
a bit more to it, but I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, well, I was going to explain the rest. Okay. I was just going to share a funny meme first. Okay. Well, you hate the internet so much that you probably don't want to hear it, do you?
New episode title.
Moose hates the internet.
Sorry,
no, it was like, what do they actually do inside the Met Gala? And it was like, they talk about when they met Gala and how nice she was. But now for real, it's like, it's a fundraiser for the Costume Institute Museum of New York or fucking some bullshit. I don't know.
So it's actually like a really nice meaning and probably makes money for things that need it in the art world.
I don't know. No, I don't think it's like actually for a good cause. I think it's for the museum and for the like Costume Institute. So like, it's not like they're feeding dying children or anything. But like it happens every year. And Anna Wintour, who's like the main editor of Vogue. Have you seen the movie The Devil Wears Prada?
Ages ago, yeah.
That character is based on Anna Wintour, like as in Meryl Streep's character.
Yeah.
So this like...
She's great, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the most like important person in fashion like runs the Met Gala and then chooses who gets to be invited. And it's like, you only get invited if you're like an it girl. Like not all the Kardashians get invited. And like certain people make the list or not. It's always exciting to see who made the list. And then there's always a theme. That's why they wear such crazy outfits. And the theme, it's like who was on theme. And then the tickets can cost up to like $300,000. But like the designers buy the tickets and then they like, it's kind of like the designers liaise with the board to choose the celebrities that can go. So like, I don't know, like Balmain is like, I really want to dress. I can't remember who they dressed this year, but like they choose the celebrities.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's cool.
Who was your favourite?
It's still up in the air. I feel like I liked Zendaya. She was pretty cool. And then this girl that nobody knew who her name was. Her name's like Mona or something. I don't actually know who she is. Like the internet is all saying they didn't know who she was, but she had all this like mechanical stuff. So it's like the theme was like something to do with gardens, the secret garden or something. And they had mechanical like butterflies up her arm. So they were like fluttering.
Fuck, okay.
And it looked beautiful as fuck. And it was cool.
This would be cool for research because I'll obviously find them and put them up on here.
Yeah, if you can get a video of it to show, that would be really cool because it was just like mind-blowing what they can do. Who else is good?
Where is it held? Like LA or New York or something?
At the Met.
What's the Met?
That's the Museum of... Metropolitan Museum of Art or something like that.
Yeah, but where?
No, where? It's in New York.
Ah, cool. That's what I meant.
Fuck, what is that actually? I'm going to sound like an idiot now because I'm explaining to you. I'm not an expert. I just obviously know a little bit more than you do. I just wonder if it was another thing that's not even on your radar, like another Jojo Siwa thing. Where
No, that comes up a little bit. There's enough people in my feeds about that. But
it's interesting. And like, it's just interesting to see if people stuck to the theme or not, because like celebrities get to go to all these fancy events where they get to wear a pretty dress all the time. So it's really frustrating when they don't stick to the theme, because it's like you can just wear a pretty dress any day. You don't have to just wear a pretty dress tonight. Like go all out.
Is that... No, I was going to say, is that like even better for them to get more publicity because then people like yourself will talk about them for not doing it?
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what Kim Kardashian did because she wore... Did you see her? No. Photos of her? She wore this insane dress that was actually stunning, and it snatched her waist so tiny. Like she had a corset or something on, and it was like like inhuman how tiny her waist was. Like it didn't look real. And I feel like you were going to say something.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. But is this the one I did see? Was there a person in a sand dress?
Yeah, that was cool.
I did see that one.
Yeah.
That's what popped up, actually.
That was pretty cool. She couldn't walk up the stairs. They had to lift her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kim had this insane dress on, and it was like all this silver kind of like not beading, but something really intricate and cool. But then she like had this weird cardigan on top, and everyone's talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, she's a fucking genius, or the designer's a fucking genius. Because like if she just wore the dress, it would have been like, yep, she looks stunning, you know, a beautiful dress. But because she wore the cardigan, they're all talking about it. And then she's saying it's because there's a story behind it that like she had her hair messy as well. So the story is that she had a whole night partying in this secret garden and then had to quickly just put a cardigan on in the morning because she had to like run away. I don't know. When she gave the explanation, it was interesting. But yeah, you're right. She would have done that 100% to get attention, and it works.
Has this been your whole 3 weeks of annual leave? Is just like rummaging through to find this sort of info?
It happened yesterday. But no, it's been a thing for me. Like it's similar, I guess, for you. Every year with the playoffs or whatever, you're like excited about it, and I'm excited about the Met Gala.
I'm excited that I knew one of the dresses, the sand dress.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll find some pickies and put them up.
That is cool.
For all the visual listeners. I was going to do a you then. Is that your thing of the week?
Yeah.
My thing of the week, I was going to say, continues on. Is that when I was joking about, is that what you fill your brain up with? My thing of the week is kind of ridiculous and funny, but like every week, like how long have you lived here for? A while, right?
11 months.
Perfect. And I guess like in the last 6 to 7, I've been coming here at least, I don't know, once a week, once a fortnight. I was just more having that thought around like, how does your brain remember, you know what I'm going to say? How does your brain remember certain things like, you know, like, I don't know, crazy things that we have to remember for work or for whatever, but then you just can't remember 4-digit numbers. Like for everyone listening at home, obviously it's one of the ones where you have to put a code in to come in. And I feel like every single time that I come here, I'm looking through my messages, or then I'll just call or text him like, what's the code again?
Yeah. So we're in May and haven't we been recording since like November?
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of times of pushing those 4 digits.
And this is the first time that you didn't need
Crushed
to ask.
Yeah. And it was just those things like, and I feel like this is bad to say on microphone, but I'm like that with like birthdays now as well. Like it's even bad when like I remember being at the doctor's or something once with one of my kids and they just like, you know, you just check in, they'll ask a birthday and I'm like, oh my God, have I got this on my tattoo? Surely. Oh no, that's just my wedding anniversary. Fuck. Like, but then like, it's like your brain has capacity for enough, but then the stuff, like the simple stuff like that, it just forgets. And then you just rewrite. You're like, oh yeah, I need to save some space for the next one.
So right now, do you remember your kids' birthdays?
I've been practicing. I've been using it for my passwords. I shouldn't say that out loud. So no, I'm not going to tell you. But
what about your like brother? Do you remember his birthday?
Yeah, that's kind of easy because I've known him for longer. But like,
that's true.
I remember like my childhood home phone number. But then like, I can't remember 4 digits to get your apartment, even though I do that 2 times. But I haven't called my home phone in like 30 years.
Do you remember like any other weird things like that? Like I remember, did you have a SACE ID number in year 12 that when you were like logging in to see if your SACE was like, I don't know, it's like an 8-digit number. I remember that for some reason.
That's wild. I don't remember that one.
Why would I remember that?
It was only that period of you waiting to see if you got it or not, and then it goes away.
Yeah.
But do you get that as well, where it's just like, yeah, like those super important things that then will annoy you? I'm like, why don't I remember that? But yeah, you'll just remember this random thing. So.
It's like, why can't you take that thing out of your brain to make room for something else?
Yeah, it's just crazy. So,
Oi, what about my dad? He knows his credit card numbers off the top of his head.
The whole lot.
Yeah, isn't that insane?
I can't even remember the expiry.
Yeah. Like, I have it saved in my Apple ID and I still sometimes can't remember it. Like, he's insane. He's a bit weird with that stuff. He remembers everything, but yeah.
And I think with phones, like, it does make it so much more lazy. Like, like I was thinking about, like, talking about, like, cards and stuff. Like, when's the last time, I don't know if you do, but when's the last time you went to an ATM?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember the last time I pulled cash out.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I carried a wallet.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway.
Oh, actually, I took my car to get service the other day and they asked me what my license plate was and I got it wrong. It's my own car that I've had for like 7, 8 years.
That's so good. See, Muso 7. It's easy.
But you've forgotten like the most embarrassing. I thought you were going to turn this into a roast. You've forgot the most embarrassing part of that story for me. That like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was going to start off nice, but nah, fuck it.
Well, I'm roasting myself. I just
you
think
could have been
that's
doing it on purpose to fuck me over.
that would have been funny. I wish I did. But no, I legit thought I was being helpful and I knew that you were going to be arriving soon. So I sent you a text with the code.
Yeah.
And then you calling me like, I can't get in. And I'm like, are you fucking with me? And no,
Like, no,
apparently.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, apparently I just forgot the code to my own
That's
home.
cooked. And it's also like during the day, if we do last couple, we've done the AM ones, it's even better because you've got, old mate there like at the cafe, like, fuck, can you grab me a fucking flat white while I'm trying to break into this apartment, please?
And it's already kind of awkward, even if you do know the code,
Yeah.
getting into the apartment, like it's all glass. So everyone in the
You're
cafe
so
is
close
just
to the counter.
yeah, everyone's just watching you get
Wild.
into your apartment, and the door's weird and like
It's so
heavy,
hard.
and like it's loud. it's
Anyway.
not ideal.
So yeah, that's my thing of the week, was just the very simple things in life that sometimes that you don't remember.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, speaking of roasts, I think I've got to roast you. It's time. I warned Moose that there was a listener who's written in to roast Moose this week.
I've been hitting up a few people that I thought it would be when I saw the show notes. I'm like,
I don't think you would know who it is.
anyway, bring it on. I'm ready for it.
I probably built it up to be more than it is, but it's just I saw someone the other day and they said, like, you need to give Moose more shit about the cold shower thing because like he thinks he's so special doing the cold showers, but my partner has a cold shower every single morning, no hot water at all, pure cold shower the whole entire time, every single morning without fail, winter or summer, whatever, never has a warm shower. And Moose thinks he's some tough guy and he has it a bit warm and then goes a little bit cold at the end, or like, after a workout when you're all hot and sweaty and then goes cold. Like, yeah, that's easy, bro.
Did Lauren send this in? Because I've upgraded to that. No, it's funny you bring that up, and I can't wait to delve into who that is. But now that it's moving into winter, I did it on the weekend, and I'm like, fuck that noise. It's so cold.
That's the other thing they said. They're like, you need to roast him more, like, and actually see, does he really do the cold showers? Because I don't think he does.
Hey, I got really good for a beer, but in their defense, they haven't been that cold at the moment. I'm moving on to the next thing. It was funny where it's like someone was posting about like the little pleasures in life, and it was just like having like those fucking demon showers where they're so hot. So I've moved on to that now.
Fucking love them. That's a whole other level of like strength you got to have when your skin's like red raw,
Yeah.
and you're like, fucking cook me under this water. I love it.
Anyway, going back.
Well, what's your rebuttal? What do you have to say for yourself?
That's a half good roast, because fair enough, it was going to be someone that's like, oh, my partner has a fucking ice bath or something cool.
Yeah,
You know what
apparently
I
he
mean?
does do that as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that would be big. Oh, another side note. Have you seen our other mutual friend that's just put a sauna into their shed?
I'm so jealous. This is the same person that we said in a previous episode has a TV in their shower, and now
Skate park in their shed.
Yeah,
A thousand
a
guitars.
sauna.
It's the coolest house ever, actually.
Are we gonna can we just buy tickets to it?
Imagine recording an app in there. It's hot
Oh,
box.
please. I
Anyway,
wanna do
that's
that.
pretty cool.
It'd be a really good day if we did that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. I get
If you know, you know.
Yeah. They will know. All right. So yeah, whom?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Is it a mutual friend or is it one of your
I
friends?
think he just wanted revenge because it was the same person that I shared the toenail story about.
Oh yes.
So if you haven't heard that episode, go back.
Yes.
Was it like 2 or 3 episodes ago where
Second best cringe of the week.
yeah, I can't really say it without giving away the punchline, but yeah, just a
go.
gross toenail story.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. But he I was like, are you sure he does that? And she's like, yeah, no, I'm dead serious. He only has cold showers now.
Yeah.
Because they did 75 hard.
Yeah.
And she didn't do the cold shower part of it. She did everything else, which is baller enough. But he apparently has never gone back to warm showers.
Next level. You
Yeah.
can tell. Dude's ripped. They're both looking great. They're a power couple now.
It's insane.
Powerlifting couple.
Yeah. It's crazy. They won some like CrossFit competition on the weekend,
Yeah.
like whatever. I don't know. I guess, yeah, they are just like on another level, which you could do if you wanted to, I guess.
Yeah,
if you
sure.
tried hard enough. You say you're built different, but I don't know.
All right, challenge accepted. At least I'm not eating toenails. That's good. I like it.
He had to wash away the shame of eating his toenails with a cold shower. He's like, I don't even deserve hot water.
No wonder he's picking him on the couch. It's too cold to cut him in the fucking shower.
Man.
Do you cut your nails in the shower?
No, is that a thing people do?
Well, Lauren says that it's weird that I do.
Yeah.
But like I'll cut my toe or fingernails in the shower.
That is weird.
But I like doing it in there. One, if you're having obviously a cold shower. I mean a warm shower. But then you can wash them straight away. Right?
What do you need to wash?
Isn't it like the most disgusting part of your body is under your nails? Another one that's more of just a interesting question. Bringing up the fuck yes or fuck no's. What's your thoughts on reclining seats on a plane? Fuck yes or fuck no?
Fucking, I hate this.
Fucking yes.
I hate it because I had an experience not that long ago where someone reclined on me in a fucking like economy flight to Brisbane. What's that? Like
Big
to
flight.
3 hours? No, it's not that big.
Oh, it's big enough for them to be. I mean, for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
No,
like you're
I
just
thought
flying
you were
to
like,
Melbourne or whatever. I'm like, that's a long time
Yeah.
for the uncomfy.
yeah, I thought you were just justifying that they reclined on me. No, like I was just like, I agree if you're going overseas and it's like a 8+ hour flight, you recline because the person in front of you, like everybody reclines.
Yeah, like the first person does it. It's just
Yeah.
like dominoes.
Yeah. Because you're like sleeping and stuff. But like on a domestic flight, like what? And then maybe if someone in front of me asked if it was okay and I like kind of arranged myself in a way that it was okay, I wouldn't mind. But he just did it. It was like some old boomer and he just did it. And then like it kind of startled me when he did it because I had my phone resting on the back watching something and then I kind of like jumped and moved and he didn't even say anything. He just kind of looked around and that was it.
It's a wild one to bring up because I'm the same as you. I don't normally do it myself because I feel like I'm just thinking for that person behind.
Yeah.
But then why even have the option? Because technically they're doing absolutely zero wrong.
Technically.
Because if they've paid big money on that, this is their like quick 2-3 hour rest before they go and slay the rest of the day. That's on them.
I guess.
But no, it sucks. Should be like by class. So then you have to spend a little bit more to do it. It's like, all right, cool. You want to sleep, you go into business or get into bed. If you're like the rest of us, then you stay up straight.
I don't know. I get that technically he's not doing anything wrong, but like it's just inconsiderate. It's the same as like technically you're not doing anything wrong if you're in a cafe playing something on your phone at full volume, but like nobody does it because it's just weird if you do.
That's a weird comparison.
Well, I don't know what else to compare it to.
But like in the dude's defense, not that we would do it, you pay for a seat. The seat has an option to recline. It's not like out of scope or anything. Like it's like, all right, I've sat in a seat and it has a button where I can move it back to get more comfortable. And fuck that chick behind me.
I guess some people are just different. Some people live their life looking out for others and some people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I agree with you though. Like it's a weird one to even like fathom doing it because I feel bad for that next person.
Yeah.
Unless everyone, like we just stand up and like, all right, row fucking 23, are we all going back?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Or if someone says no, sorry guys, it's only 3 hours.
Yeah. So you agree it's a fuck no?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
On domestic flights, but fuck yes for international.
Yeah, but even then I still feel a bit odd. But
Yeah.
then I guess those planes are built
Yeah.
to have a bit more.
Yeah. And I think probably still I haven't flown international in so long, but if I would probably only do it if someone else in front of me did it and then I wouldn't feel bad and then they would do it and it'd be like a chain reaction. I've actually got another fuck yes or a fuck no. Fuck yes or fuck no to having road rage.
like, my answer is fuck no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in, like, you...
Are you meaning, like, other people or, like, you personally?
Do you ever have road rage, or are you just above that?
Honestly, I'm above that.
I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that.
But I don't reckon I've had... I guess there's probably been moments that I've probably done that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous fucking place.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to die, and I don't want anyone else to die.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
say
story,
fuck no
obviously.
as well. I say fuck no as well, but the reason I'm thinking about it is because I think I was just like not really having a very good mental health day in I was for the past few months really, and then I think it's clear that I wasn't myself because I had a bit of a road rage incident, and I'm just like really disappointed in myself, and I feel like it's like scared me straight. Like I'm never gonna have road rage ever again because it's just not worth it. Because this was unhinged.
I'm intrigued.
I wish I had a dash cam because I just don't know if I'm going to be able to explain what happened and do it justice because it all happens so fast. But I'm going to do my best. So I was driving on a highway that had like 4 lanes, and I was not in a hurry. It was a Sunday afternoon. So I put cruise control on at 110, the exact speed limit, and was just in the 3rd lane because I know eventually this highway is going to like split off. So I need to be in one of the far right lanes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't need to be in the fast lane. But then at the same time, there was no cars around, so it didn't really matter. And then I saw a car like in the lane I was in, and I was going to, like, they were obviously going slow. So I didn't feel the need to like put the brake on or put the accelerator on. I just like went into the furthest lane on the right, which would be like technically the overtaking lane or the fast lane, I guess some people say. And I just like sat in that and just overtook them. And it took me, like I didn't speed up. So it was not very quick, but there was no cars on the road. So like it's fine. Right.
Until.
Yeah, until. So I just didn't really think. It was very quiet Sunday afternoon in Adelaide, and I went past them and I just didn't bother to move back into one of the other lanes. And then this car like out of nowhere just like sped up, and they were in the far right lane, which I guess some people think that's like, well, it's the fast lane, the overtaking lane. And they just like was speeding up. So I was like, I better fucking get out of their way. They're going so fast. But I think I didn't realize how fast they were going. And then they were going to go into that 3rd lane. It just looked to them like I just pulled in front of them. But I was genuinely trying to get out of their way. So I was like, oh no. And it was like, I pulled it right in front of them, and then they went around me. And when they went around me, the passenger was like flipping me off, giving me the finger. And then this is what I mean. That like normally that I would have just laughed like that's crazy. I was just trying to get out of their way, but because I was, I think, not doing so well mentally, it really got to me that they gave me the finger. So I did something I'm not proud of. Okay. I saw that there was some other cars they were going to like speed up to like catch up to, and I sped up to get on the other side of them.
Oh, no.
And then I was in the fast lane. And then they to move away from these other cars, went behind me. And then I just slowed right back down to 110. So they were kind of like blocked in and had nowhere to go.
Have you watched the news, bro?
I know, it was so terrible. So terrible. But like I said, I wasn't thinking. But I could see them like yelling at me and like flipping me off, giving me the finger. And I was just like, fuck you. I was angry. But then I shit you not, I didn't change my speed. I just stayed at 110. And as soon as I could, they sped around me. And again, I shit you fucking not, the passenger, a woman like in her like mid-50s, climbed into the back seat of the car and climbed out of their back window. The window was fully down. She was hanging out of this car from her torso, like from her hips up. Her whole torso was out of the car, and it was speeding at 100. Well, I was going 110. It would have been faster than that. And she had her phone out filming me and screaming, fuck you, fuck you. with her finger up as well. So she wasn't holding on to anything. And I was just like, that is the most unhinged thing I've ever seen in my whole entire
Jesus
fucking life.
Christ.
I can't believe I even played a part of any of that. Like, I can't believe I even let them bother me in the first place. I would never have road rage ever again, I swear,
How
on
do we
my
get
life.
this footage? Surely someone listening is this listener. Please send in that footage if you were filming Lucy.
You would have just seen me driving and then just being like, what the fuck? Like, it was
Brakes, abort, get out of this fucking situation.
it was insane. I don't know, like, I know I shouldn't have sped up in front of them, but like, I didn't think anyone would be as unhinged as that to get their torso out of the moving car at 110.
You've seen people like swerve into people and then like fight them and stuff. People are wild, bro.
Yeah. I know. Never again. Anyway, moving on. Did that story give you the ick?
Yes. Do most of your stories give us the ick? Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Us.
How good's my new cup?
What's this?
This is a Brewmate.
Brewmate.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
It's a nice colour.
Yeah. It's leak proof and easier to wash than a Stanley Cup.
I feel like we're just moving through like all of the...
I know, I'm fickle.
All right, cool.
Win me over with your cup.
How many colourways do we get this one in?
2. I got a really lovely gift from the person who has a sauna and a sauna in their garage and a TV in their shower. They got me a really cool purple one. And then I bought that one myself because I wanted a second one because I love the cups so much.
Where do you keep all these cups?
There's a shelf dedicated to drink bottles and water.
Okay.
In my pantry.
What's the rotation look like?
Do you know I was in a social situation the other day where I got absolutely roasted about my drink bottle washing habits? How often do you wash drink bottles?
Probably not enough. Oh, like when okay, let me clarify. Probably the one that I have at work, not enough, which is probably the grossest because I drink out of it every single day. At home, it's easy because it's in a dishwasher, or at least Lauren will grab them and just wash them all the time, like every couple of days. But mine at work, not as much.
So you leave it at work? Yeah. Ugh. And just take a stab in the dark how often it gets washed.
A couple of weeks at best.
Ugh. You'll be happy to know that was the consensus among in this group that I was in, and they were acting like I was a psychopath. Because I'm like one use, one wash.
And then do you change to a different colourway and a different brand?
So yeah, every single day I have a new cup or drink bottle that I take to work or around with me, whatever I'm doing that day, and then I wash it that night.
How do you carry a water one and a coffee one and all your other shit?
I just
Do you have 2 drink bottles? Carrying 2 drink
different,
bottles?
I guess.
You'd need to be.
I'm just fucking normal adult. It's not
No.
that hard.
I don't know any normal adult that's walking around with 2 cups like that. Like,
Well,
it's good.
my
I'm
coffee
proud of you.
My coffee one's not that big.
But you still have to carry both. So in the morning, walking into work.
Do you
doing
have
that.
2 hands?
Yeah, but you have to have keys and a bag.
Yeah.
Your purse for holding all your icks. Anyway, that's a sight. I want to see. That's a good one. You've inspired me. I need to wash my shit better.
That's bad. You know, it can grow like mold and stuff.
Well, and like, because the kids' ones do that. Like, I've opened them and looked at them like, that's fucking disgusting. But then I do the same.
That's gross.
It's a see-through one though, so I'd see it. And you're a boxed water person too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
So it'd be even better than if I'm just using tap water in those things.
That's the other thing. I can't drink tap water.
See, growing up in Mount Gambier, good water, never used to. Moved here, went to boxed water, and now I'm just back to tap water.
I can't do it. I don't know if I'm just too fussy, but I just don't like the taste of tap water.
Interesting.
Did you know everyone roasted me on TikTok? That was like comment after comment because like when I first moved in here, I just put TikTok up and I was like, can any renters help me out? Like, what do you do for water? I've been buying boxed water, but surely there's a better way. And everyone was just like, grow up, you pathetic little loser. Like, just drink tap water like the rest of us. Some people were defending me like Adelaide tap water is gross. But yeah, people were savage. I never knew that. And people would care that much about me drinking boxed water.
I can't remember where it was, but I remember as a kid, I don't know if it was Adelaide or Melbourne, but there was like, I don't know if it was just my parents that made this up, but I remember going there and in the motels and that, like, you weren't even allowed to like brush your teeth or drink your water from some like capital city in Australia we used to go to. I'm like, that's just crazy.
I don't remember that being a thing in Australia, but it is like definitely overseas.
Yeah,
right?
when we go to Bali and stuff like that, it's just like you'll wash your hands in the water, but yeah, like brushing your teeth with water bottles and all kinds of stuff.
Anyway, so it's I've inspired you to be better with your drink bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna set a reminder once a week.
Yeah.
Hold me accountable.
Are we wrapping it up here?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone should sound off. All right. Everyone should sound off in the comments. How often do you wash your drink bottle? Am I unhinged for washing it every single time, or am I normal? Please tell me I'm normal.
Can we set up a poll?
Yeah. Yeah.
Daily, weekly, none.
Oh, because I also want to know, what do you think about reclining on planes?
Yeah, we got a couple
seat
of good
reclining.
ones.
Please let us know those two questions.
And road rage too, like for or against. Anyway, on that note, have a great week.
Everyone in the comments is just like, yes, Lucy gave us the ick this episode. Once again, Lucy gave us the ick.